one of the most indelible things that happened at that place was those relationships, those guys that come back to me are still in relationships with people at the school. So the purpose of it is, once a month, we will nudge our guys to contact you. You don't have to worry about that. You can contact them in any way, shape, or form. But once a month, you'll hear from our players, and they'll set up an appointment to see you. It can be formal, informal. It can be over a plate of food, which is really good because that's when they talk most, is when they're eating with their mouths full. But nonetheless, is that it's just building a relationship outside of basketball. We're on the rails. We have a tight schedule like you do, as far as what you do. But my point is that we go down a corridor that can be very, very sterile in terms of what their requirements are on a typical day. So it's a very simple premise. And then what will happen is, my wife asked me this morning, she says, well, what if you have two mentors or people that want to jump in once they hear about this? And that's exactly what happens. And I said, we add that person to an individual. So it grows, and as it grew in the last program we had, it wasn't uncommon for a guy to have 5 people involved with that one guy, and then they would bring their children to the games. And selfishly, it really helped put people in the stands. And I know that that's the Disney principle, capture the child and the parents shall follow kind of a deal in terms of numbers. And that's what we have to do. Last night the volleyball team played. They're at a high level, as we know. And our goal is that on the medium of TV is that we are going to have to be active participants in recruiting people to come to our games. Obviously, winning is the key there, but also underneath that is that no excuse is big enough for us not to get more people into our stands, and we have to do that. So we're teaching our guys is that at the beginning, middle, and end, they're in charge and control of all those effort-based things to get people involved in their lives. They're in charge, and they control that, and every time that they walk out and meet somebody, they're a billboard for their last name, they're a billboard for LMU, and so you guys can take it from there, but it's a lot of fun. And so what we're telling our guys is just to reach out to you. You'll be given their email and cell phone material, information before you leave. They know what the objective is, and really it's more informal than it is formal. And again, our job is just to create the environment, nudge, and then get them to understand what LMU is about. The support system is unbelievable at LMU, incredible. There are jewels and treasures everywhere, and they have a name. It could be Nora, it could be Laney, it could be AJ, but the people that we pick are absolutely unbelievable at opening up doors, and that means internally and externally for them. And so this is the beginning. It's taken us 2 years and some months to get going on the things that we have to get going on, and this would be the single most important thing that we could do for our players, in my opinion. Right here is to have them understand is the medium of the basketball. They will walk right through that basketball to create the next 50 to hopefully 80 years of their life once their basketball is done in terms of relationships. So the beginning, the middle, and the end of this deal is it just for them to advocate for themselves, to be in a relationship outside of basketball, and quite frankly is that on a download, the players need to know this most, is that by no means whatsoever will we come back in and start talking to people about what you're sharing with them. That's out of bounds. It's not the purpose of it, and enjoy it. You know, because the only purpose of this is for us to nudge them a little bit, to get them to have an adult relationship with somebody that really doesn't have a whole lot to do with the typical day of what we do. And they have to reach out beyond that, and they have to see what the value of LMU is, and certainly it's its people. It's professors, it's administrators, and et cetera. I can answer any questions you may have at this time, but after that, Jeff, what do we have on this? Well, I know one of the things that we have that Jeff's outside is we're going to start in the back, and I'm going to have Brandon Brown. You don't have to do anything fancy, but tell them who you are, where you're from, and it's just a short little deal, and each player will do that. And this gives us an opportunity for them to be slightly uncomfortable to stand up. And we do this a lot so that they get used to it, and it's old hat as far as how they introduce themselves and where they're from, and just a quick little deal. Will you stand up, please?
My name is Brandon Brown, and I'm from Phoenix, Arizona, and I'm a senior this year.
Thank you. All right, any good at pool or ping pong?
Yeah. I'm all right.
All right. Have you ever lost? Who'd you lose to last year in ping pong?
Dave Humphreys.
David Humphreys was our best ping pong player. Now it's between Matthias and Brandon Brown, and we have a little competition set up. Matthias stands at the top of the ping pong table when he doesn't move. So you're going to have to take credit for us because he's been talking about Swedish trash. All right, Eric, go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Eric Johansson. I'm a freshman from Sweden. I just got in 13 days ago, so I'm a little new to everything. I'm a decent ping pong player as well, and I'm just excited to be here.
Peter, all you.
Hi, my name is Peter Herman. I'm a junior here. Yeah, excited to be here as well. It's third year. It'll be from Czech Republic.
Coach, can we have their major as well?
Your major?
Sociology.
Brandon Brown.
African American Studies.
And marketing.
Hello, I'm Trevor Mayo. I'm from Lansing, Michigan. I'm transferred from Oregon. I'm a sophomore this year and I'm very ready.
How you doing? I'm Kelvin Mayo.
Turn around.
I'm Kelvin Mayo from New Jersey. I transferred from Iona College. I'm a senior. Well, yeah, now I'm doing my grad school. I got my undergrad for criminal justice. I'm doing my master's journal education. I'm just glad to be here.
Hi, how's everybody doing? I'm Miles Crawford. I'm a sophomore from Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm a communications major, and I just love it here. So.
I'm Stephen Haney. I'm from East Lansing, Michigan. I'm a redshirt junior. I said, 'cause I want people to know I'm graduating this year on time. So, communication studies major, and like everybody says, just happy to be here.
Interesting tidbit. What do you want to say about your dad?
My dad paid for him, so that makes me feel not as old.
That's not nice. Move over here. Matthias, go ahead.
My name is Matthias Markusson. I'm from Sweden, and I'm a freshman.
And your major?
I don't have a major yet.
Why not?
I don't know.
He's experimenting.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hi, I'm Munis Tutu. I'm from Canada. I'm a sophomore here, and I'm a sophomore.
Where were you born?
Cairo, Egypt.
And where's home?
Windsor, Canada.
Where did you go to prep school?
I'm about Laporte, Indiana.
How big was that?
About 200 students.
No stop sign, not even a stop sign, let alone
Let's
a
not
light.
badmouth the Hoosiers.
But, oh, we can do that.
Boy Tosh from Omaha, Nebraska, senior sociology major, and just excited for the season.
Close to graduating? You gonna graduate on time?
Yeah, of course.
Absolutely. It's a layup for you, right? There you go. Good job. Steph?
My name is Stefan Ivanovic. I'm a senior, transferred from University of Hawaii. I'm originally from Serbia, and my major is accounting.
Hello, everyone. My name is Don Gibson from Carson, California. I'm a freshman. I'm running clear. I'm pretty good at pool.
Brandon Brown, is he good? Look at Brandon.
Is he good?
How you doing? My name is Mark Johnson. I'm from Pensacola, Florida.
Yeah, my name is Jeffrey McClinton. I'm from Pasadena, California. I'm a sociology major.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, while we've got the assistants and everybody else, and everybody's in the system here, me included, go ahead and introduce yourself. Somewhere from,
Patrick Sanders, born and raised in Los Angeles, California, and I'm happy to be here and welcome.
Jeff Strom, originally from Illinois, and like most coaches of nomad life, and been all over from starting in Northern Illinois, Utah, Marquette, Western Kentucky, Tulane. Really excited to be here.
My name is Reggie Morris. I'm also born and raised in Los Angeles, California. Went to middle school right down the street at Orville Wright and went to high school at Westchester, so real local and glad to be here.
so for those people who at this time needs to be highlighted, is that we've had 4 verbals. We're allowed to sign them in early November, and with Coach Pat's work and Coach Reggie's work, and also Brandon Hayes, we have 4 local commits, which is not easy to do. All of them are recognized either playing and winning the national championship like Chino Hills, or buying and we're runner-up. So they all come from winning the 4 players that they went and grabbed for us. So just a heck of a job, well done, man. Good job.
Yeah, my name is Jack Doran. I'm from Sebastopol, California, a little bit north of San Francisco, and this is my 3rd year here, or it's going on to my 3rd season. So.
Jack takes care of all of our, where basketball, like everything else, has changed. I was just talking to AJ, and one of our professors here is now working for Cleveland Brown and was hired for analytics. And so Jack's job is, from a technological standpoint, is to not only do the filming of what we do, but to go to Synergy as a company that does every play, every shot, every move that a player, say from Santa Clara or Gonzaga, would make. And so if you see a pick in the middle of the floor, we call those mid-pick and rolls or highs, and he goes left, and he's predisposed to go there 67% of the time. We want to see if he goes rim, if he pitches or passes out, or what he does when he goes left. We have those analytics now and have been drawing those down. And so on our scouting report, Jack will have some stuff, and I'll say, go to Synergy and see what they're going to do with the possession. And we can break it down, and without killing our players off with overloading them with that information, we can say, hey, let's make them go right. Okay, and here's what we're going to do on that mid-pick and roll. And Jack is very important. And that's where, in the last decade, basketball's totally changed. And the analytics drive came from Michael Lewis, and there's a guy named Kramer who was the guy who did all of the information behind him. But my point is that the sport of volleyball, basketball, and all that, that's where that's headed in a very real way. But Jack's job is very important in the changing of the game to get that information, and we use it in an appropriate way. Okay, go ahead. Thank you.
God bless you.
Morning, I'm Juan Nell from San Jose, California. I've been with the men's program coming up on my 6th year now, and getting my master's in guidance and counseling.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Chris Simpson. I'm originally from Newark, New Jersey. I'm a graduate student here. I'm studying guidance and counseling as well, and I'm entering my 2nd season here.
All 3 of them come from the same river, and that's the river of being managers when they started out. And now they all want to be coaches, and so in the game of men's basketball, the avenues or the doors have been shut in terms of opportunity for a lot of young guys. It's very hard to get through that window anymore in that form. And so what LMU, and in particular Laney and Bill, have afforded us to do is surround ourselves with young guys like with Q. He came from LMU. So now here's his dream, and now he's going to grad school at LMU. And these things might not be sexy to mention, but the fact of the matter is that all these guys will be head coaches in their own right. And it's a head coach's job, just with the players and also with the staff is to provide opportunities so people can get their own dreams and achieve that. That is the vision of what we're doing here. So it always comes back to the school. And what we're trying to do is balance that out and try and win. Obviously, the objective is, but also is what's underneath that is excellence. And we're very, very blessed, again, to wrap this up, of just saying that the value of the people that are here, all you have to do is move around to find out the value of each person in each department. And there's always people there that are willing to help. All you have to do is ask. So, any questions from the mentors while we've got you here? Enjoy. That's about it. It's a wrap up, Jeff. Anything that I've been remiss? I'm sure I missed 7 things, but. Okay, we do have a gift in the back. We've sized you up. You all got measured, right? For those gifts at the back, but it's just to start it out. It's something you can wear when it's a little bit chilly, like last night and yesterday. It's really chilly. But nonetheless, the fellows will present you with that, and enjoy your day, and thank you